All right. Now let's look at this question now. It says a sequence of figures is made from squares of unit length. The first three figures in the sequence are shown below. Then the question says draw figure 4 of the sequence. So draw figure 4. Let me see what they do. So you have 3 and you add on 2 more. So you have 3 and you add on 2. They just add on 2 more, man. And easy sitting this, man. Easy sitting. So I'm just gonna do a rough sketch. All right. So it starts out with you have 3. Just drawing with what it starts with. This was figure 1, 3, then add on 2 more. Then with this figure 2, figure 3, you add on 2 more. And so figure 4, you add on 2 more. So this is figure 4. Figure 4. So figure 4 of how much square? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 more is 9. This must be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This must be 3. So that's figure 4. You just add on 2 squares. None special. So it said the number of squares for figure 4, we just worked out our one. And so that the number of squares for figure 4 is 9. Now perimeter. Now as I notice it, I add 4 to it, so it will be 12 and 16. So the perimeter is 20. Perimeter is 20. Go just check to make sure. How them get 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 20 for sure. The perimeter is 20 units. Just to check. Perimeter is 20. All right. So now, what I'm going to give you 43? Notice that when I 1, you get 3. When I 2, you get 5. When I 3, you get 7. So let's derive a formula now. So this is a sequence. I want you to see the sequence. So there's a sequence where it starts from 3, then 5, then 7, then 9, and it continuing. All right, so this sequence, identifying this sequence, all right, so it have a difference, a common difference of 2. There's a common difference of 2. All right, there's a common difference of 2. And the first term is 3. So identifying this, what am I saying? I am saying then that the sequence is going to be 3 plus the difference, as I said, is 3 plus n minus 1 times the difference. It's 3 plus n minus 1 times the difference, and the difference is 2. So this works out to be 3 plus 2n minus 2. And so this works out to be 2n minus 1. 2n plus 1, sorry, 2n plus 1. That's the formula. So the formula is 2n plus 1. That will give us, all right, that will give us the number of squares. So when is 2n plus 1 equal to 43, then n will be, n is going to be, let's say 21. 21 times 2, no, 20, let's say 20, 21. 21 times 2 is 42 plus 1 is 43. Yes, so this is 21. N is 21. How do I know that? 2 times 21 is 42. 42 plus 1 is 43. So this N is 21. All right. Now let's go over to here now. There's another sequence, 8, 12, 16, 20. 8, 12, 16, 20. So the common difference is 4. All right. And so this is equal to 8 plus n minus 1 times 4. N minus 1 times 4 is really 4n minus 4. And so the formula that we're getting is 4n plus 4. 4n plus 4. All right, look at it now. Let's look how you know that this formula is right. When n is 1, you get 8. When n is 2, 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. When n is 3, you get your 60. When n is 4, you get your 20. So when n is 21, you get 4 times 21 is 84. 84 plus 4 is 88. This is 88. Nice. Let's look at the next part of the question. The next part of the question says, determine the relationship between the number of squares and the perimeter. Determine the relationship between them. So write the relationship, so write the perimeter, right? I guess write the perimeter in terms of the number of squares. Determine the relationship between the perimeter and the number of squares. Let's deduce that. Let's determine the relationship, because we notice when you have 3 is 8. When you have 5, you double it, go by 4. Let's determine that relationship. I'd want to use this formula right here to determine the relationship between them. The perimeter is 4n plus 4. All right, this is the perimeter. And I can rewrite 4n plus 4 as 2n plus 1 plus 2n plus 3. Or I can say 2n plus 1 plus 2n plus 1 plus 2. Look at that. 4n is 2n plus 2n plus 1 plus 1 plus 2. But 4n plus 4, as I said, that was the perimeter. The perimeter is 2n plus 1 represents the number of squares s. So this is s and s. So the perimeter is 2s plus 2. So that is the relationship between the perimeter. The perimeter is equal to twice the number of squares plus 2. That's the answer. Of course, you could have eyeballed it and say, when the perimeter is 3, 2 times 3 plus 2 is 8. 2 times 5 plus 2 is 12. 2 times 7 is 14 plus 2 is 16. I couldn't eyeball it, and so I looked at the formulas. So that's all we're saying, that 2 times the number of squares s plus 2 give us the perimeter. This is not 5, this is a s. This is a s. Please bear with me, this is a s. This is a s. Not a 5, but a s. So 2s plus 2. That's the relationship between the perimeter and the number of squares. Nice and easy question, soft. And then guess what?